Welcome to Live and Local. My name is Dana Engelbert, and I'm a volunteer for the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life of Johnson County. I relay in honor of my dad, a colon cancer survivor. This tremendous event is made possible because of the dedication of countless volunteers and participants in Relay for Life. Today we have several volunteers here to share why they relay and to let you know how to get involved. Let's introduce you to them. Cindy?
My name is Cindy MALOTT, and I am a volunteer for Relay for Life because I am personally a survivor. I have been a survivor for 15 years, and I really would like to get involved mostly because I do it for my daughters. I don't want them to have to ever go through the trauma that I went through in knowing that I had cancer. And so I do it for my daughters.
And I'm JOANNA, HALSCH, and Cindy's my mom. And I got involved with Relay a couple years ago. She was participating, and I came and attended the event in support of her. Really enjoyed it and thought it was a great way to get involved in support of her and others who are who have survived cancer and who are trying to fight against it. So that's why I'm involved.
Thank you. Jackie?
I'm Jackie KLEPPE Williams, and I'm the event co-chair for the Relay for Life. I've been the co-chair for 3 years now, and I relay because I lost my dad to cancer about 4 years ago. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about him or miss him, and so this is my way of trying to fight back against cancer and really doing it for my children so that someday they can ask me what cancer was and not what cancer is. So that's my fight against it to continue on.
And my name is Lindsay Hora, and this is my second year on the committee. This year I'm the volunteer chair. I relay because I've lost both of my grandmothers to cancer, one to breast cancer when I was just 3 years old, and then my other grandmother to leukemia just last August. So it's a good way for me to fight back and get involved in the community and help others be educated about cancer as well.
Thanks to all of you for everything that you do for Relay, and we look forward to hearing more from you. The Relay for Life of Johnson County will begin with opening ceremonies at 7 p.m. on Friday, June 24th, and will end with closing ceremonies at 7 a.m. Saturday, June 25th at the University of Iowa's Kretzmeyer Track, which is located on 2nd Street in Coralville. This year we're very fortunate to have University of Iowa men's head basketball coach Fran McCaffrey and his wife Margaret as our honorary chairs. Both will be in attendance at Relay, so we invite everyone to come join the McCaffreys, both of whom have personal fights against cancer and are very dedicated to this. Jackie, can you tell us a little bit more about Relay, what the goal is for this year's event?
Yeah, with Relay for Life, really the idea is to get the community involved. Unfortunately, everybody knows someone who has cancer, has been affected by cancer, has lost their battle to cancer. And so we really want to get the community involved with that. And so it's to remember those we've lost, but then also a celebration for the survivors as well. And so the goal with Relay is to get community involvement, but then also to raise funds. It's a signature fundraising event. It's one of the world's largest fundraisers as well. Last year, we raised, with all of the Relay for Lives across the world, we raised over $400 million in 2010 alone with 3.5 million participants. And so in Johnson County, we really just try to raise that money that stays locally here as well. In fact, we're using a lot of that money. It does stay local that we raise here in Johnson County. So there are currently, we're providing research dollars at the University of Iowa, 10 research projects totaling $6.3 million. And so that's from funds and money that's raised through the Relay for Life of Johnson County. And so it's so important to get the community involved, and it's your way to fight back against cancer as well, so that anybody in the community can be a part of it as well.
Great. And of course, one of the best ways to get involved is to form a team. How do you go about signing up and getting a team?
Yeah, it's really easy to do. You can go to our website, and our website is relayforlife.com or .org. I'm sorry, relayforlife.org/Johnson County IA. And on there, you click on Start a Team, and you get 8 to 15 team members is a pretty common number together on your team. And the goal for individual people is to raise at least $100. And it's pretty easy to raise $100. You ask 5 friends, they all give you $20, you've made it. So a lot of times people shoot for bigger goals, and we hope that people really shoot for a larger goal as well. But at least $100 a participant. And so again, if you've got 15 people on your team, all 15 people you want to sign up, join your team. You can easily raise funds online. They give you great participant center so that people can email their friends and family members, so you don't have to be local to be able to get people to support you as being a team member. So we encourage people to go online as the easiest, quickest way. If people do have questions about forming that team and they're not sure, they can send us an email as well. That email address is johnsoncounty.rfl@gmail.com. And so if people have questions, they're not sure how to sign up, a little intimidated by the website, then certainly we can help answer those questions via email as well.
Great. Do you have to be on a team to participate at Relay for Life?
You don't have to be on a team. You can just sign up as an individual participant when you go to the website. A lot of people find a lot of camaraderie when they are a team. There are a lot of people who say, I want to be part of a team, but I don't know anybody yet. And so again, send us an email. We can always connect you with other team members or teams that are looking for team members too. And so you don't have to be part of a team, but certainly it's pretty easy to become a captain. And so if you're interested in doing something, we encourage people to get online, join a team, and then ask friends. Because again, somebody knows somebody, unfortunately, who's been affected by cancer. So it's pretty easy to get team members and people to want to support the cause.
Great. Cindy, the events held at Relay for Life are fun for the entire family, and we also take time to honor survivors. Tell me a little bit about the special survivors events at Relay and how people can get involved with those.
Sure. Well, Joanna and I forgot to mention this when I was talking about myself, but Joanna and I are co-chairs for the Survivor Committee. And we really focus on trying to make the survivors feel really special and honored. This is really an event that does honor their survivorship. And so one of the things, the thing that we really want them to do when they first come in is to register. We really want to have the most current address, the most current contact information, so that we can make sure and provide them information throughout the year of events throughout local area that they might want to participate in. And so that's the very first thing. And then that occurs up through about 7 o'clock. And then 7 is when the opening ceremony occurs. And after that, immediately after that, then the survivors are provided the opportunity to proclaim their survivorship. Each person says their name and the type of cancer if they choose to, and the number of years that they have survived. And that, to me personally, has been a really empowering thing to do. And then after that, they're offered the opportunity to do a survivor lap. And that is, for the survivors, is especially meaningful. I think you do it alone, but you do fight cancer alone initially. And then the second lap around is with your caregivers, which it is a way to say thank you for the support that they've provided you. It's a beautiful event too, because the lights are darkened, and the luminarias, which we'll talk about a little bit later, is the only light, and it's a glowing, it's like a promise or a hope. It's just a beautiful and very meaningful time. After that, we have a reception for the survivors from 7:30 to 8:30, and that's just a time to get together as survivors and proclaim our victories up to that point, and just to get to know other survivors as well and share stories. And then we do have a new event that we're particularly excited about, and I'm going to let Joanna talk about that, but it's the Survivor Raffle.
So for the survivor raffle, we're really excited about this. This is to really encourage survivors to attend, since the event is really geared towards them and to celebrate the survivors. So at about 8 p.m., we're going to do a drawing, which the Iowa City Cancer Treatment Center staff is donating an 8-gigabyte iPod Touch in honor, in memory of one of their coworkers who has passed away. So they have pulled their funds together because they really want to honor their coworker who they miss and they want to remember. So when survivors check in and register for the event, they'll register for the door prize raffle, and then at 8 o'clock, the Iowa City Cancer Treatment Center staff will be making a presentation, and one lucky member will win the great prize. So we're really hoping that it encourages survivors to attend, and any teams, we're really hoping that this will help draw survivors to attend. You have to attend to be eligible to win the prize.
Great. Sounds like a great evening. Jackie, Relay is a family-oriented event. There's lots of things going on. Can you tell us about some of the events that will be going on throughout the night?
Well, you're exactly right with a family-oriented. We really want families to be able to come out and join in on the celebration of survivors, bring the families out to help remember those that we've lost. And it can also, in addition to that celebration for the survivors, it's really to help with that healing process for those people that have lost loved ones as well. So when you bring that family out, you've got that connection, and you've got those loved ones with you to celebrate and to remember, and then also to fight back against the disease. So we do a lot of things to get a lot of people there and to keep people there throughout the entire night, because it is an overnight event. So it runs 12 hours overnight, so starting at 7 o'clock in the evening, and we need to try to keep things to keep people there all night and awake all night, because we want someone on the track at all times. Mm-hmm. Cancer doesn't sleep, so that night we're not going to sleep either. It's really our support and commitment in that fight against cancer. So some of the different activities that we have set up, lots of things for kids. We have a kids corner. So we have bouncy castle, we've got a juggler, we've got I think clowns lined up. We also have a dunk tank. We'll have some different local celebrities, hopefully within that dunk tank. That's usually not just the kids. Adults like to do some of the dunking as well. We also will have, with Coach McCaffrey being involved, he's going to bring in some other UI athletics people, maybe some of his players and others to be involved to help with games and fun activities for the kids. We also have different entertainment throughout the evening. Mm-hmm. So every half hour to hour we'll rotate through different entertainers, and that might be different performers. In the middle of the night we do different exercise types of things to get people wound up again. So we do have a local favorite. Matt Volkman will be performing in the evening hours. He does a great guitar and sings. Real fun young music that gets people kind of moving and listening. Mm-hmm. And when you take a break, it's fun to just listen to him. We also have jazzercise coming in and getting everybody on their feet towards midnight, kind of in the middle of the evening. We also have something new this year. I think Zumba will be another kind of active thing. We usually have a pizza party at midnight. So of course we have to have the exercise to offset all of the calories we're getting at midnight too. So it's more than just walking around the track. We have the different entertainment, bring in the different groups and families as well. So we really just want families to come in and then just have different themes throughout the evening. And so it might be Hawkeye Hour, or we've got Purple Power Hour, different things to get the teams and their team members actively engaged in the relay and excited about being there and then staying throughout the night. Mm-hmm. All of the teams are encouraged to set up a campsite, and so you